Hello, lovely rock stars and superheroes. I wanted to share with you today my personal tip on how to make sure that you get the value of what you actually pay for. So, especially in this day and age with the internet and with all of these different courses that you can take, and there's just so much information and so many places that you could invest your money into yourself and your business and your craft in order to build your empire and help you succeed in your career. It's almost impossible to be able to buy it all, right? Like, unless you're a trust fund baby or you just have a shitload of money from somewhere, you probably wouldn't be listening to me talk about these things. But more importantly, money comes and goes, right? And so we have to be I personally try to be really, really selective about what I spend my money on, right? And so if I spend money on a course, or if I spend money on a coach or a teacher or whatever, I want to make sure that I get the value out of it, right? So today, what I wanted to share with you and the lesson that I learned was it is so important to just ask, right? So basically what happened was I've been telling you about this Instagram service that I had, and part of their, one of the three things that they were offering, they had to put a temporary pause on that specific part of the service. And it really did start affecting, it affected me, my account. But not only that, it's like, wait a second, I am paying you, right? I am paying you for a service. You're now telling me that you are not able to deliver me the full part of that service. So guess what I did? I asked for a credit or a discount. And I don't really feel bad about it because, again, as a paying customer, right, I'm giving you my hard-earned money. I want to make sure that I get what I paid for. And as selfish as that sounds, I know there's a lot of my friends or some clients who are like, oh, but it's okay. That money I'll make somewhere else, or, I get it. The company's just updating their software, whatever. I'm like, that's great. That's totally understandable. But that doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice or suffer because of their updates or their inadequacies, right? So, that's why Amazon is so successful, is because they have a very firm return policy. So if a product comes to you, is delivered to you, and it's quote unquote dead on arrival, right? It's either broken, damaged, not usable, you can return that stuff right back to Amazon and get your money back. And I think that it's really important to be able to know and to be able to receive everything that you feel like you deserve when you pay for a product. Because again, it's all about exchange, right? I give you something and I get something in return. And a good level of exchange, especially with businesses, is that you get what you paid for, bare minimum. Great businesses like Nordstrom or Amazon go above and beyond, right, to give you even more value than what you're paying for. So anyway, I asked for this discount. I just said, hey, since I am paying for this part of the service, and since it's temporarily paused, is there any way that I could get, some sort of discount for this month, since, that's technically what I was supposed to be delivered, right? That was what I was paying for. And, it took them a couple of days because I was totally about to write them a more nasty, I'm going to cancel your service because you guys are not professional. But they actually wrote back. So I was very pleasantly surprised. And they said, hey, absolutely, we are more than happy to give you a 25% discount on your monthly fee this month. Let us know if that's okay with you. And I'm like, you know what? That to me is good customer service, right? So don't be afraid to ask, and make sure that whenever you're investing your money into something, you're getting the full value. If you don't feel like you are getting the full value, then make sure that you are within your return, your refund policy period, and you can return that shit back to the store. Because There are so many better things that you can do in order to support yourself and buy that is going to boost your business, to boost your success, to boost your love and your happiness and your well-being that you actually want, right? Because at the end of the day, money is just energy. So we just want to put it towards the things that are actually going to serve us and make us feel more accomplished, make us feel more successful, and actually get, again, the results that we desire, right? I'll give you another example. So, like basically there was like this one really expensive course that I bought recently. And because I love learning, right? The more that I learn, the more that I know, the more that I know, the more that I'm able to, I don't want to say necessarily control, but I'm going to be able to handle certain situations a lot better when I'm actually more knowledgeable about all of the moving pieces. So I bought this really expensive course. It was about like money archetypes, and it was really exciting when I saw the sales page. I was like, if I can unlock the things that were holding me back with money, then I can really take myself to the next level of income that I'm bringing in, right? And because just so you guys know, like my goal is to be able to make enough money where I can buy whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have to worry about whether I can pay my bills, whether or not I can buy groceries or whatever. I personally love the luxury life. I don't necessarily have to, it doesn't have to be at the luxury price tag, but I really truly believe that we all deserve to live the way that we want to live without having to worry about where that next paycheck is coming from, right? We want to drop that struggle and just live in ease. So I bought this expensive course because I was like, it's an investment. And if I can actually apply the material that she's claiming I'm going to learn, then, oh my gosh, I can make my money back tenfold and it's going to be fantastic, right? Unfortunately, after 2 modules of it, I haven't really seen that much gain. I haven't felt a shift in my mentality. I haven't really felt I knew what actions to take. And I didn't feel like I was getting the value that was promised to me for the price tag that was ridiculous, right? Well, okay, let's not say ridiculous. It was a high-end ticket item. But if I invest a lot of money in something, I really want to make sure that I get every single piece of value I can like string from it, right? Because otherwise, why are you blowing that much money? So it was interesting because I went on a live call. I kind of got my questions answered. Not really. I was really disappointed with sort of the way that she was responding. And I just felt blah afterwards. And again, you know, another one of my big things is like, I always try and strive to feel better every single day. So interestingly enough, I happened to be like, I was going to bed. I was just feeling so like torn, right? Because the information is good. I just want to pay this like as high of a price for it. And so I ended up catching a live stream of this other female business coach who I've been following, and I was blown away. She was honest. She was straight to the point. She answered all of my questions, was genuine when she answered them. She gave me really good, like simple tips, like boom, here's what I would do. You could do this, this, and this. Made so much sense. It was easily actionable, so I could take action. And it was something that actually lifted my spirits. Like I actually felt more motivated after listening to her talk. And that's the whole point. Like, especially when we're looking for our teacher or for a coach or anything like that, we want someone who's going to boost our mood, who's going to lift us up, right? We want someone who's going to love us and lift us higher and encourage us and make us feel good. Not someone who's like, oh yeah, you know, just whatever and kind of do what you want. Like, no, like I want results. Like that's just the type of person that I am. So anyway, I finally decided that I'm going to have to, you know, I am within my return policy time frame. So I'm going to get all of that money back that I paid for this course. And I'm going to use it to invest in some other things in my business that I feel are going to be a lot more effective in moving me to that next level of income. So my challenge for you today, or like my homework for you today, would be I would invite you to take an inventory of all of the things that you are currently paying for in your life. So that includes your rent, that includes your internet bill, right? Your cell phone, food, any courses that you've taken, any classes that you're actually enrolled in right now. And anything that you have put money towards, I would love for you to take a look at it and actually ask yourself, am I receiving at least equal value, if not more value, than as to for the money that I'm paying for that service? Okay, that was a little confusing. Am I actually receiving the value slash service that I'm paying for? Does it equal out at the bare minimum? If it's at least the same amount or above, or if you're getting superior service, then keep that. And if it's not delivering you the value that you are paying for, like it doesn't equal the price tag, then either A, ask for a discount, or B, try to find a better service or person or class where you're going to get the value and help that you need in order to succeed. Does that make sense? So I encourage you to do that and just take inventory. I'll give you some real life examples really quick, just to kind of get the juices flowing. But like, for example, your cable bill or your internet bill. Like, is the internet going out all the time? Because if the internet's out half of the time and you're paying like, $50 a month for internet, then you're not getting what you are paying for, right? This happened to me. So trust me, I've been on the phone like countless times with Time Warner and finally had to change and find another service provider, right? But I was getting sick and tired of the internet blowing out and then me not being able to run my online business, right? Because my business is on the internet. So I was like, this is not okay. This is not okay. It's affecting my bottom line. I want you to do something about it. And so I would demand a discount. And, when at a certain point, I was like, okay, you guys have been failing me month after month after month after month. I've given you many chances to correct this problem. The discounts are now not enough. I just need a secure internet connection at home so that I can get, my message out to my people and really be able to connect with them and build my business. So then I found a different internet company. I ended up being able to not only save a lot of money, but get way faster internet and a steadier connection so I don't have to worry about it. Another thing is this tip, like as you move, so that's an example of how you can do that, right? Another tip is with like the cell phone bills. Obviously there's 4 major providers and then all these other little ones. I personally I went for the cheapest one, and I've been with T-Mobile for a really long time. But what I love about it is, okay, no, do they have as much coverage as Verizon? Absolutely not. But the value that I get as far as my plan, it's the cheapest out of all of the 4 cell phone providers. And so I still am able, so here's the thing. I pay the cheapest amount. Do I get the best coverage? No. However, am I able to make a call whenever I want to make a call? Yes. Am I able to make international calls with T-Mobile? Yes. Am I able to have unlimited text messages and data streaming? Yes. So it covers all the bases that I need in order to run my business in life. So I keep it and I enjoy it. So that's an example of the way where I'm totally getting my value for the money that I'm putting in. And then one last example, just for those of you that like to go shopping and indulge yourself, because retail shopping is a valid form of therapy. And just be careful not to overspend. That's why it's called a receipt and a return policy. But for example, I personally love Lululemon leggings. I have stopped buying them recently because the quality has really gone downhill. But do I have a drawer full of $100 leggings from Lululemon? Yes, absolutely. However, and people might be like, oh my God, that's so expensive. I would never pay $100 for a pair of yoga leggings. Like, you're crazy. That's a waste of money. However, for me, I feel like I really get my value for the $100 that I spend on each pair of leggings. And here's why. So it's made with really high quality fabric. So it lasts a really long time. Like my first pair of Lululemon leggings, I bought 7 years ago, and they still look fabulous. They haven't pilled, they don't have rips in them, and they still make my butt look great, right? So it's just high quality stuff. Two, like I was just saying, all of the leggings make my legs and my butt look better. And who doesn't want to look better? So I'm getting high quality fabric, plus it makes me look good and feel good. Three, I can wear it multiple places. So I can wear my leggings to hot yoga class. I can wear them to the gym. I can wear them to Pilates. I can also, because, you know, I'm a California girl, I can also dress that stuff up and wear them to go out on the town. You throw on a pair of heels and like a really cute tunic or like a crop top or whatever, and I can dress it up or down in order to go to the movies or go to the Grove and go watch a movie with my friends. So I'm really able to actually get a lot of wear out of one pair of leggings. And then, because they really go above and beyond to over deliver, which is the reason why I ended up buying so many pairs, is that if I ever get a hole in one of the leggings or there's a rip in the seam, I can just go take them to the store and they will fix it for free. Yeah, for free. And if they can't fix it for whatever reason, because this has happened to me before, like, I don't know, clothing has defects, like products have defects, right? So there was one pair of leggings that I really loved. It got a split. I don't know how it happened. And I brought it in and they saw that I took really good care of my clothes. So they were like, we can't fix it. So you can just grab a new pair off the shelf. What? So basically, Lululemon has a lifetime guarantee for their leggings. Now, when you think about it, if I spent $100 on one pair of leggings and I was able to wear them for 10 years, right? And again, if it gets like a hole in the seam, or if it's, you know, it ended up getting damaged in some way, I can still bring it back and get a brand new pair. Then that equivocates to like only $10 a year for leggings that make me feel good, that I can wear all the time, and that I'm going to get my money's worth out of. Does that make sense? So for me, I got an over amount of value from just this one pair of leggings. It was worth it for me to make my money. So I know this video kind of went long, but my whole point with this is just the fact of take inventory today, right? And write down all of the things that you actually spend, you spend your money on every month, right? Rent, phone bill, internet, classes, books, food, right? And then really ask yourself, is this thing that I'm paying for delivering its value and service to me? If it's at an equal amount, right? Like I pay $500 for my rent, so I'm getting $500 worth back. Like that's, you know, it's pretty good, and it's standard. Then great, check that off the list and you don't have to worry about it. If it's above average, definitely start and look for more things like that, right? And just start and continue to invest your money in those definitely like above average, like when they deliver above and beyond, right, what you're paying, then it's called a steal, and you keep that in your life for sure. And then if it's below average, right, if they are not delivering as much value to you as you are giving your money, you know, for this service or product, you got to cut that stuff off. Cut it off. Ask for a discount, you know, cancel the subscription, see if you can get your money back, because we want to be able to like kind of plug in the holes of where your money's pouring out so that you can really be investing the money and making the money work for you so that you can get a better return. Because I want you to succeed in your life and business, and I really believe, and this has really helped me in how to manage my money so that it can really help and support me in moving to the next phase, right? Does that make sense? Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But go ahead, try that out. Let me know in the comments below write in the comments below one place where you are getting above and beyond value for the money that you're putting out there, or that you're paying for, and then one thing that you're not getting enough value for what you're paying for. and then what you're going to do about it. And I would love to hear how that will help you in supporting your life and your business and your success. Because remember, success starts by saying yes to you. All right? Massive loves and hugs to you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.